He stood by the window in half-light on Master's stuffy room, nervously pushing aside the curtains. Bright morning light sharply tore up the darkness of the room and hit me in the face. Rise and shine, Pig! Get up! Move your ass! Today we have a lot of things to do. What the hell? I'll tell you what if you forgot, my sweet. And now you're gonna throw your filthy carcass out of the bed until I decided to persuade it to get up by my own hands. I felt like an old stool that could fall apart at any moment if you sit on it. Well, what do you want? You will find out if there are problems with your memory. Do you remember what happened yesterday? It would be better not to remember. I do. Well, if you remember, darling, then you don't need to explain anything, which means that you will shut up and do what I tell you. That will not happen again. What? I didn't hear you. I said that will not happen again. Somewhere I already heard it. Enough to lecture me, okay? What did you say? But where would you be if I wasn't with you, huh? Forgot? I haven't forgotten anything. Then shut up and listen to me. And so you not to whine again here. Accept emphasis, lion. His voice irritated and painfully scraped my hearings. Come on, are you serious? Do you really want to know if I'm serious? I couldn't resist this gesture, even knowing that I could regret it later. Too much anger, too little prudence. Do it again, and I'll insert both of those fingers of yours in your ass, and then I'll break them by your sphincter. Is that enough click for you? Yes. Come on, beautiful, start it. 1. May I do it with no count? I can't do it myself, actually. Well, okay. I'll give you a small discount. How many push-ups? Until I stop you. You still have to be taught and taught, but I won't leave it unanswered. I will guide you, Pig, on the right path. Did I stop you? I can't do it no longer. Are you kidding me? You haven't even started yet. So weak. He openly teased me and mocked me, but I definitely deserved it. I do push-ups more than many. More than many girls, perhaps, and even that is very debatable. You are a pig, and pigs must suffer. He was definitely right. So why did you interfere into this fight yesterday? This was even not a fight. It would be if the passing police patrol didn't intervene. It blew you away. You were going to get into a fight with the one who is twice as big as you. Are you dumb, huh, pig? Stop calling me a pig. Oh, this, my dear, you have to deserve. So why have you got into this fight? I don't know. Some kind of rage boils in me. Do you understand? Oh, again. All the same suffering. Money, recognition, success, and women. People will never change. All the same desires, all the same traps. You perfectly know the circumstances of my life. And you think they justify you? No, but there are insuperable circumstances with which I can't do anything. And you know, in all the details still continue to twitch me. What for? It's hard times for me. Sometimes it seems that I'm somewhere on the edge, on the verge. This is how most people think. Yes, but I haven't seen such problems many of my friends have. Why are you saying all this knowing the difference between them and me? Come on, pity yourself. Oh, fuck you! I was almost near the boiling point. Rage shocked me. Rage of misunderstanding and resentment. And this is more interesting. You people unpleasantly surprise me. What are your goals in life? You live all your life as animals, fulfilling your genetic goals, and even your human consciousness, something that should separate you from animals. Even it is subordinated to helping your animal essence to fulfill its genetic goals. Then why all this rat race and moral suffering? Why all these pompous conversations about morality, duty, honor, dignity, loyalty, love? After all, you live with double or even triple standards. You are full of contradictions, meaningless lives, and each of these lives is trying to show something about itself. In fact, creating such horror with each other that all your words are leveled and turned into an absolute zero. And at the same time, you argue with each other about the same thing every day. I can perceive no longer humanity as humanity. Herd of animals, 7.5 billion animals that want the same things and do the same things, continuing to boast to each other with their ridiculous successes. Actually, I can't perceive seriously all of you. And here you are, sitting in front of me, handsome guy. And you can't cope with your own fury, which is based on the same unsatisfied animal desires as the rest of the population of this damned planet. It was accumulated, apparently. Most people will tell you the same thing. Think you found an excuse. I don't sort excuses for anyone. Yeah, turn on in front of me here the vanity of a strong and independent man. Amuse me, and then continue to eat yourself from the inside with all your internal dialogues with your opponents who have become more successful than you, and also with all your exes and all offenses to them. What? Internal dialogues taught to you? How often do you talk to your exes? How often do you argue with them why they left you? How often do you tell them your hurt feelings over and over again, especially after another accidental meeting? Huh? But I'll tell you, even if you tell them all of your offenses looking in their eyes, they won't give a shit so much, because it's just their nature. No guilt or remorse you'll never get from them. Some of those feelings, guilt or remorse, you may get from them only when some bad thing will happen with them. Only in that moment they will understand what they've done. But in that moment the man changes himself. He breaks internally. Crush those internal dialogues in yourself, because all your exes don't give a shit about all you want to tell them, even if it happens mentally in your head. He was goddamn right. I don't know how you still have not committed suicide because of all your problems and your perception of the world. After all, the only thing you do constantly is you suffer. Now the loss of your current sweetheart added too. Do not, I beg you, don't remind me. I remind myself enough. He knew where to beat, and I couldn't help it. Just listen and swallow soul-breaking truth. The dark bottomless pit opened beneath me. She died, and you won't change this. You know, when I stood beside your coffin, I thought of what people say. Imagine she is sleeping. But I didn't see anything in her that would indicate that she was sleeping. All this is a lie. This is not like a sleeping person. She was dead, and I couldn't do anything about it. I couldn't wake her up. I don't remember how I overcame that moment when they closed the lid over her face and began to lower it into her. Years again, suffering. Can't perceive her as another person who has left your life. You will remember her and feed your demons. And you people, as I said, are animals. What prevents you from finding a new female and better view? She's not just a female, not an animal. Hear it, you heartless asshole. Of course, I'm not even a human. He always knew how to hit me harder, but maybe that was what I needed. Leave me alone. Go away. Yeah. Well, it's up to me to decide. You can't do anything about it. I can. What is it? Will you cut your veins? You think you got some balls? I don't believe you. What a cynical creature you are. Maybe so, but I am your only voice of reason. I'm the one who saves you all these years, and to whom you'll say thank you afterwards. Now get ready. Today you have to overcome the next day in this hell. And while I'm around, you will endure it.